Hey guys, welcome back to a very inconsistent shenanigans with Brandy. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I know that I have been quite absent the last 2 weeks and I apologize. Life has just taken me by surprise. I will say that. Life has just been a little bit crazy. I can't really say too much right now. I will cue you guys in hopefully soon, but for now, I'm just gonna say life has been crazy and I hope that you understand that and you see that I'm human and I don't always feel like making videos. I know that I'm not like, some famous YouTuber and people are awaiting my videos with bated breath, but I think that there are a few of you that look for my videos and are excited for my videos, and I really appreciate you. And I appreciate the fact that you stick with me and realize that I am human. But without further ado, today we're just going to chill out, relax. We're gonna have some conversation, and I'm just gonna do a simple makeup that I do on my face every day for work. I may amp it up a little bit with eyeshadow. I do that every now and then for work, but rarely. So I'll show you what I do to begin with, and then I will put my eyeshadow in the mix towards the end. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not a member of the Shenanigan family and you would like to be, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and say hi. Let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, I promise you that I did film a video last week. I filmed the entire video, I got it all uploaded on my computer only to find out that my face was completely out of focus for the entire video. And I would just rather not upload a video than to upload a crappy quality video. Usually I start out with some kind of moisturizer. Lately I've been using, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Water Glow or something. It's in a purple container. I got it in my Ipsy box a few weeks ago, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll put a thing up here somewhere. But for now, I'm just going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. So I always start off with a clean and moisturized face in the morning, because I just like to start my day like that. I think it makes me feel good. That stuff has a sweet taste to it, and it's very weird. Yummy. But generally, to start, I use my NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. This stuff is very loved. I think when I first got this, it was too dark, but as the summer has gone and came and went, I have gotten a little bit darker, even though you cannot see that at all on camera, or at least I can't. But I just start off by, out of breath. I just start off by just a light contour. And I'm kind of using my monitor thingy as a gauge. So forgive me if I don't look at you guys. So I just dip into that, tap the excess off, and then wipe it on the cheekbones. And then sometimes what I like to do is curve it under my cheek a little bit, so it kind of makes my cheeks look fuller. I just like that effect. It kind of makes my cheeks look like lifted and like perky and cheeky. And just like me. And then I take some down here because Lord knows we need to get rid of the double chin as much as possible. Even though I'm trying to naturally get rid of the double chin, it takes forever. So I just drag that down. And as you can see, this is not like a ton of product. It's just enough to create like an illusion, a little bit of a shadow. So as you can already see, or as I can see at least, I don't know about you, I might have needed to blend this side out a little bit more. But I think that this already makes me look different in a good way. Like, it makes me look a little bit more toy like a tiger. Brandy's back. I feel like the last few videos, little pieces of me have snuck in there, but I feel like I'm always just trying to be this person that I'm not, because I just want people to like me and watch my videos, and you know what? I just don't give a shit anymore. If you like me, and you want to watch my videos, great, I love you. If you don't, see ya, bye. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of contour in this area. As you can see from the fact that I wear my hair up all the time, it's starting to pull quite a bit around here, which is not a good sign for us women. We don't want, you know, any hair loss whatsoever, but I mean, not that anybody does, but you know what I'm saying. So I just contour the temple and then up here a little bit. Give that illusion that I have a smaller forehead. And then last but not least, my nose. So because I have a giant honker, what I do is I'll take the brush on the sides like this, and then if y'all know of yourselves, if y'all out there have big noses, you guys know that just this alone just doesn't look right. So I go ahead and I contour the end just a little bit to make my nose look raised. And you know what? Maybe it doesn't work, but to me, in my mind, it just looks better. For whatever reason, my nose always looks so much darker to me than the rest of my face, but we're just gonna go with it at this point. Okay, so the next step is to take my highlighter, which, by the way, if you have not tried the Ofra highlighters, go out and get you some right now because they're amazing. This is the Ofra Madison Miller palette. I got this in my Ipsy bag and I have used it every day since. I use this color on the left here. Let's see, that's your right. I'm just gonna like dip into it and then, oh, you guys are probably not gonna be able to see. I'll try to put, I dipped in a little bit more, but I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that at all. I'll put some light on there so you can, but it's fantastic, I promise you. Like, oh yeah. So you're starting to see it. Like, literally not much at all. And then I put a little bit there and I drag it up my nose to then again try to give the illusion that I don't have a witch's nose. And then I put a little bit right there. Oh, I also forgot, sometimes I'll stick a little bit of contour underneath my lip. I read one time that kind of makes your lips look fuller. So I don't know if it did or not, but. And then I'm going to take the blush that's in here and this pretty pink blush color and just kind of, I saw Tati put her blush on like this the one time. She said not to swivel. And she said people that do that make her laugh. So I was like, I don't want to be a person that Tati laughs at. So I just gently, I don't know, I like this technique better, to be honest. Like, it's more gentle on my face. having said that, this really only works if you have a very pigmented blush. Like if you are using anything that's not very pigmented, it's just not gonna work. Like the swishy motion works so much better. Okay, so there we are. Honestly, this is exactly what I do every morning. Or it's what I've been doing the last like few weeks because I just can't be bothered to do much else. I'm just I'm just spent. Okay, so the next step, and I'm gonna do 2 variations because the first one is what I do most mornings, which you guys are probably gonna scoff at and it's gonna look not that great, but listen, I don't work somewhere where I need to be a beauty pageant person, okay? So I need to look decent, but I don't need to look like glam bam, thank you ma'am. So I just brush up my eyebrows. Then what I'm using is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel, which my camera does not want to focus on. So I just brush up my brows like so. Excuse me. And I lightly, because a little bit of this shit goes a long way, trust me. I lightly place this all over my brow like this, like so. Okay? Then I take the brush, the spoolie, and I brush up. And I typically will have like, this camera is making me blurry again. I typically will have extra up here, so I just take my finger and swipe right, and voila, we have an eyebrow that looks halfway decent, and that's all I do most mornings. I'll show you if I get up a little bit earlier or I'm feeling a little bit more spunky what I do too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow real quick. Okay, so I realize that these are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but as I said before, as long as I don't look like a swamp creature when I go to work, we're good. So, if I am taking it one step further, I have been using my Wander Beauty pencil. This is like a twist up brow pencil. And then I will brush my eyebrows up, but since I've already done that here, I don't need to do that again. And then I will just fill in the bottom like so. So I get to here, okay, and then I stop and I go in the middle of my eyebrow and I drag down so that we've created a little bit more of a sharper line, or at least we have in my brain. This looks sharper to me. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the spoolie. I'm gonna go in with a spoolie and brush the brow down and then follow the natural line of my brow. And then upwards here. And then bring it down. Bring it around town. And then kind of give it a little bit more fill in. Brush a little bit more. And to me, that's all I need. Like this brow makes me happy. If it doesn't make you happy, that's okay. You don't have to do it this way, but this makes me happy. So brushing the brows And I hate this eyebrow, by the way. I love this eyebrow. I hate this eyebrow. My dad tells me that I put way too much brow stuff on, but I was doing my eyebrows at their house the other day for my cousin's birthday, and my dad's like, it's too much. You put too much on there. I'm like, but I like it. My left brow is phoning it in for the day. Okay, I'm gonna stop worrying about being twins, and we're just calling them sisters. Next step, I take my Ofra palette again, and I go back into this color here on your left, and I take my ring finger and I just lightly place that on my brow bone, which you guys probably can't see at all, but okay. So usually this is where I stop in the morning. I will put mascara on and that's it. That's all that I do. Every now and then I will go ahead and dip into my Oriza Beauty eyeshadow, which my camera is probably not going to focus on. I'll just take a Wet n Wild blending brush and dip into the brown color here. I'll just take this and just gently blend that in the middle. See, it's blending out really nicely today. The other day it came up hella patchy, which is weird. Maybe I just had something on my eyelid, because normally it doesn't come out patchy for me, but we're not SpongeBob. We don't want Patchy the Pirate showing up in here, okay? Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. Somebody's gotta, right? So this is typically like my go-to weekend look. I should have said that. Usually my go-to morning routine is like I stop at my eyelashes. This is what I do when I'm going out to the store or, you know, just hanging out with family for the weekend. This is the makeup that I usually do. So the next thing I did was just take a little bit of this pretty pinky foil color, which, hello, and I just kind of stamp that on my lid, like so. So it's just enough, and I'm sorry if this isn't translating on camera. I only have one of my lights. I normally have two lights, but then I'll just stamp that on the other. So the next step that I do, depending on the day, sometimes I don't feel like it, I will take eyeliner. Today I'm using the Jaunt Bleu. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I just tried to be fancy. It's the Art Makeup Liquid. I don't know, I've worn it off at this point, and I always do that when I'm opening it up. But I very, very, very lightly line my eye. So that is all I do usually. Bring it up just a little bit. So apparently my left eye did not want to cooperate on the thin line, so she's a thick bitch. So I'm just gonna go in and thicken up this side just a tad. And then I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite mascara on the planet right now, which is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension. I have had this for, I think, 3 months now. It's like a $20, $25 mascara. I got it in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and I've been using it almost every day since. And I love it. I love it so much. I don't know that I will ever use another mascara. And you know, it is a little bit pricier, but it's lasted me this long already, and I'm sure it's gonna last me quite a bit longer, but just watch. BAM! Looks like a fake eyelash. And you saw me put it on. It's incredible. And that was literally one pump. Now 2 for the bottom. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to take a little bit more of the Oriza Beauty, that pink shadow, and just pop that on my inner corner. Open up my eyes a little bit. Oh, by the way, you guys, this shirt that I'm wearing is from my ThredUp haul that I did. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I got so many compliments on it today. It's the first day I wore it. I wore it with a pair of black leggings and black boots. Yes, I said boots. Fall has begun. I'm wearing boots. You can't tell me not to. All right. And there you have it. This is my go-to weekend look, minus the eyeliner and the eyeshadow, and you'll have my everyday and filling in my brows, because like the proper fill in with the pencil part, that's my everyday go to work makeup look. And normally I have my hair in a higher bun, and it's a little bit less unkempt. It's still kind of wet from this morning. It's normally kind of in a big bun on top of my head. It kind of keeps it out of my face for the day. But as I go through the day, it kind of falls down. You know how it be. You know how it be sometimes. But yeah, if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments down below. I know it was, you know, a little bit different than my typical videos, but I just have kind of lost my inspiration lately, and I've just had, I don't know, not a lot of motivation. So I wanted to do something that kind of got me back to why I liked YouTube to begin with. Because there's all kinds of different people out there showing you all kinds of different ways to do things. So with that being said, if you're new to the Shenanigan family, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, just keep on the lookout for more videos. I kind of think that I will be uploading every other week from now on. That seems to be more of a better pace for me. Number one, I can take more time into putting more into my videos, but it also doesn't run me ragged when life hits me like a ton of bricks. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like and the subscribe button down below if you did, and we'll see you next time for more Shenanigans with Brandy. Bye!